What's up, guys? Mr.StealUrGurl here, coming at you with another Supreme Commander 2 cast. It is going to be on Open Palms. Again, I've been doing a whole lot of Open Palms. I think I am going to have to find, for the next replay, a non-Open Palms match. So anyhow, guys, the players are, we got Alphahex spawning in as the green UEF commander, dropping down some eco all day long, and then moving into an air factory by what looks like an engineer, which will probably switched over to that commander. And we got Skyrim way behind on his build. It looks like he just started building. Where is Alphahex in his build? Yes, he's starting on his factory. And Skyrim is starting on his second mechs now with his ACU. A little bit delayed, maybe he loaded in late, I don't know what happened there, but that is not a good thing to see. But anyhow, guys, he is the blue UEF commander, ecoing all the things, and getting a air factory. So he is sending out his engineers to go around the back and around the side, so not a bad move there at all. Let's speed this bad boy up to +4 because the base building phase is a little bit slow. And a land factory going down, and looks like Alphahex gets out a bomber to scout, but Skyrim has a air superiority fighter, which is definitely going to take out that Eagle Eye bomber. That Eagle Eye is down. Let's slow that down because unfortunately for me, something happened and the camera just sped out of hand. So sorry, guys. I hate that about this camera in this game, that it sometimes does that. It's pretty jerky. So Skyrim is now scouting, and it looks like that wasp might actually have a chance at getting away. And it gets away, so a little bit of a missed opportunity there for Alphahex, as Alphahex drops down a research station. What is Skyrim? Skyrim has they both have mirror image builds, and it looks like, who is ahead on the mass game? It looks like Alphahex is a little bit ahead in the mass game, and he is just now thinking about putting down a radar, whereas Skyrim already has one down. So the intel game is a little bit higher, a little bit, not higher, but a little bit faster there with Skyrim. Skyrim has less units, but Alphahex has a little bit more. And Alphahex is moving in to probably get an expansion. So he is going in back and to the side, guys. So he is expanding quite well. I want to see what these tanks are going, so I'm speeding this bad boy up just a tiny bit because I am interested to see what happens here. So these tanks are poking in and out to test Skyrim's reflexes. So Skyrim is like a good player responding to the threat, but unfortunately pulls back. But he should have known that they are MMLs in the mix. Get one more volley is going to destroy that mass extractor, and here it comes, and down goes the mass extractor. Boom, it goes. And Skyrim with a smiley face looking formation, and no longer smiley face on that rockhead tank. That rockhead tank, ooh, taking a little bit of damage. And one single rockhead being pushed in by Alphahex to just annoy this mass extractor. It's going to take forever to take that out. That is that is super annoying. So Skyrim is responding, and Alphahex, like a good player he is, moves his rockhead out of the way. Skyrim is looking to do his expanding. Not a bad move. Good expansions going on here, and Alphahex gets down a second research station and puts down a land gantry. Now, it appears Skyrim has a pretty good looking air force there, and so does Alphahex. who has more mass at the moment. Alphahex is definitely has more saturated mass points. And look at these lazy engineers sitting back here. They both, the total mirror image laziness. Mirror image of laziness. That is not okay, guys. So, Skyrim is putting down a gantry, but it gets scouted for free. This bomber is just going to hang out. What is Skyrim doing? He is not paying attention. I think he is too focused with protecting this expansion and not focused enough on what the actual threat is, which is that Eagle Eye getting to see all that he just saw, and some energy generators, and back with it, AA tower queued up. I wonder why he's getting an AA tower. That's interesting. They're equal on air, yet he's getting an AA tower. That is not the wisest of decisions. I mean, I'm sure he wants this back area completely defended with these 3 mexes. I mean, that's a pretty big part that you want to be defended, but that could definitely, that doesn't need to really be there. That one little rocket is definitely going to bite the dust. Alphahex. What? And there it goes. No, nope, the rocket escapes. Nice micro there by Alphahex, getting that one little annoying tank to come home. I think that Skyrim actually got his Fat Boy out before Alphahex did, so that's kind of a victory there. But Alphahex has enough mass to get a 3rd research station and put down another gantry. No, that's 4 research stations for Alphahex, and only 1 for Skyrim. So Skyrim is definitely behind in the research game, guys. 3 AA towers and a shield on a factory. Interesting. Interesting choices there. As you can see, Alphahex does not have a shield or any AA towers because air hasn't been lost by either player. It's not really needed. It's not like you need a 4 AA towers that Skyrim has as a precaution. I mean, unless he is thinking that he's definitely going to lose air. Alphahex totally just let that get by. That is an unfortunate mistake there. Or he's definitely going to swing it back around so that that one little wasp is not going to get away. So that very well could be what happened. So it looks like 1 fathead to 2. If Skyrim was smart, he would attack now, or he would see this fat boy right here and move one of his fat boys to attack it and have the other fat boy fight this fat boy here at a 3rd gantry going down for Alphahex. And is that a 5th and 6th? I'm not even going to count his research anymore. He took down a mass extractor, and that fat boy is getting fired upon. Not a good spot for Alphahex, because for some reason Alphahex is, I guess he doesn't have intel. I don't think he could see that. But Alphahex is going for the expansion, which is the wise decision. And Skyrim's took forever to respond there. What is he doing? There's 3 fat boys there. 2 would be sufficient to deal with this, and 1 could at least shoo this fat boy away. That is beating the heck out of this gantry. What is going on, Nathan? Alphahex is not building any fat boys right now. He is ahead, which is great, which is wonderful, but he is not keeping up the production. So Alphahex has way more fat boys, more factories, gantries, and regular factories. So this is going to definitely cost Skyrim in the end. And this is how you split your fat boy, guys. King Cryptor, what the? So if anyone saw what is being built by Skyrim, he's building a King Cryptor. So nice move there by Skyrim keeping his units alive and him destroying the smaller units of Alphahex. So the support units are mostly down for now. And Alphahex is taking out another... Is that a veteran mass extractor? Ouch! I think that's a veteran mass extractor. That's a big loss there for Skyrim. This gantry is getting hurt quite bad. Why hasn't Skyrim done anything about this fat boy? It's not good. Is he gonna get that veteran mass extractor? Oh my goodness. Down it goes. That's a lot of free stuff that Alphahex took out. He took out a big chunk of economy there. That is painful. Now these three fat boys down here where my cursor is are free to accost this expansion or push into the main base. Either way, Alphahex is getting some free kills. Poor little rockheads. Yeah, these mass extractors are just getting shredded. Is that one going to go down too? And boom. The expansion for Skyrim has been pretty much shut down. And his units are getting shot at all sides. So this is how you micro your fat boys at the very end of the game when you are winning in fat boy count. You put them on all sides. It's very hard for your enemy to micro against it. And a King Cryptor, this is one of the few times, guys, that you see a King Cryptor. And here it is in all its glory coming for a fat boy. Unfortunately, in my opinion, these things are a bit too expensive and way too slow for what they're worth. You could have several fat boys doing exactly what they're doing, kiting these units. As you can see, the King Cryptor could barely kill a bunch of units because of how slow it is. King Cryptor is getting focused down by these fat boys. The King Cryptor wasn't even able to get a shot off on those fat boys, so down it goes. So that is why you don't use King Cryptors in competitive matches unless you're going against something specific that is a very niche situation that you would ever find that needed to be in. And I bet you Alphahex got AA on his units. Yes, he did. Oh, Alphahex, you are not nice right now. You're just wrecking house. So AC1Ks are on the way for Skyrim. So Skyrim has done a tech switch, which is a good move, but unfortunately he doesn't have air supremacy any longer. And one AC1K terror comes out. If he's able to micro these well, it will do some work against these fat boys. So if he's able to keep them at range, the AA on these units will mean very little. Not bad, but pulling in, so no, that didn't work out so well. He had it there for a second, but it got aggroed in and slaughtered. Another King Cryptor. These things are so expensive. I think Nathan is just messing around now. He control K'd. And down he goes. He just got blown up or control K'd. So well played there, Nathan. You're playing against one of the best players right now. You did awesome against him. You held out very well. But be careful with your use of King Cryptors because those probably cost you the game sooner than it should have. You might have actually been able to come back if you invested in Fat Boys and a nuke silo. So that nuke was definitely going to come in sooner or later to do some damage. So Alphahex, there he is. There's the winner, the man of the hour here for this match. So awesome job. Very awesome micro from Alphahex. And good job there. Good job there, Skyrim. You tried your best against an awesome player. You didn't do bad at all. Good build. And you could do a little better with sticking to fat boy spam, because that's usually what happens at the end of the game. And I think at that point he probably was just playing around, just seeing what he could build and see what stuck. And King Cryptors definitely don't stick. But anyhow, awesome job, Skyrim, and amazing job, Alphahex. So well played there. Thank you for sending this replay in, guys. It was very interesting and fun to cast. So everyone at home, be sure to comment down below, "The king is dead." That's what I want to hear you guys say. And be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it because that helps me out, and share with your friends, family, and foes because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, GG.